And he comes up with a stop there.
Myers is trying to figure out what's going on here as he's still in that pointless streak. Every time he gets an opportunity, the stick just gets a little bit tighter, and this is not a place that he's used to.
Forster's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Grabbed along the boards by Brown. Too much congestion in front. Takes it to the net. Decides to think about it. Lets it rip. Oh, and he missed the net. Oh!
That's going to be frustrating, James. You work so hard in your possession to get those looks. They're dangerous, and then you don't capitalize. That's a huge miss.
Toronto's got possession at center. Feeds it over. With the blast. Scores! Looky, he continues to light the lamp.
Well, that's 25 goals, James, and it ain't easy to score in this league, but he has found the back of the net in different ways that many times. Man, can he ever protect the puck? And this is just a clinic in that area, James, where he is a leading example of how to shield, out of position, and then, of course, how to finish it off.
The Leafs kick off this third period in style, jumping out in front by one.
Let's face it, they've been in full control of the game. Just look at the time of possession, James. It's been on their stick. So if they can hold the puck, be in the offensive zone, guess what? It's not in theirs.
Missed on the one-timer. That could have padded the stats and extended the lead.
Well, James, one question. How is he that available? Everyone knows that that's his wheelhouse. That's his signature, his textbook shot. And he is distributed that puck, and he just sails it, and it misses. They're lucky he didn't convert.
They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Lowers the boob. Toronto's got possession here in the neutral zone. With the backhand, scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave of momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. Well, this is a real tough play for a goaltender to get a read on, James. You're in that inner slot area, the puck's on the backhand, fighting for position and getting it off quickly. That's a tough one to read, and a reason why it goes to the back of the net.
Toronto's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Fires it into the offensive zone. Brown's got it along the boards. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Oh, look at this. And that's blocked in traffic. Takes the feed at the point. Moves it to the middle. The shot. He scores. And he completes the hat trick.
Well, he's been zipping and buzzing along the ice this entire night, hasn't he, James? And man, do the fans appreciate him. I don't think there's a single goaltender in the league that's going to catch up to that shot, James. I mean, the puck just explodes off the stick.
Toronto's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Shuts them down. Scores. Takes the feed and makes no mistake about it.
Well, and this is tougher than it looks, James. We see players working on it in practice all the time. This time, he executes perfectly and puts it in. Wow, James, that was just a blast from the high slot. Not sure where the coverage went, though. The coach is not going to be very impressed with the lack of support in the defensive zone.
The Leafs win the draw here in the neutral zone. Toronto's got the puck against the boards. Dishes it off. And he gets a piece of that one and denies it. Knocks the puck down with a stick. And he sidesteps the check there. Shakes off the coverage. Oh, what a stop with the paddle. Getting a little physical out there, but still holds on to the puck. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. He scores! There it is! He just turned 30-pounder.
He certainly did, and his name goes up in the upper echelon of natural goal scorers. He's shown it this entire season. He's been consistent.
The The Leafs continue to ring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
Oh, and that'll make his teammates take notice on the bench after that hit. And he was locked in on that save as play continues.
14 minutes.
Toronto's offense has put on a show tonight, and here they are in blowout mode late in the third. Bergeron's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Oh, and he just got enough of that one to keep it out. And there's another stop.
Price wins this one-on-one battle, and that's exactly what it is. You got to challenge, you got to compete, and he makes the save.
This is what you get when you touch the forbidden fruit.
Well, this is about protecting your stars. I mean, you want to make sure that they're taken care of, and dropping the gloves here is a clear message that you're not going to have a way with our best players.
Well, this crowd on their feet, and this is what they wanted to see these two rivals do.
That's what rivals do. They create energy, and there's a lot of physicality, and it's been right from the puck drop, and it certainly was exemplified there, that fight. After a fight, the heart rate is elevated, you're sweating, you're exhausted, and now it's time to cool off, simmer, reset your emotions so you can get back out there and play after you sit your 5.
Looks like the emotions have settled down. They've got calm back on the ice, and let's get this puck dropped once again. Puck grab by Myers. Sends it to the middle. Toronto's got the puck here in the open ice. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Scores! Oh, wow! My goodness, what a finish.
From that puck's on his stick, James, you know that he's a magician and he can deke his way to the net like he does just there.
Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one.
Time of the goal, 19 minutes, 4 seconds.
In a word, spirited from these two rivals.
That's a nice way to put it, James. Every time you hear the boards go, it's an extra shove or it's an extra hit. But these two teams, every time they do it, they just have a little bit more. And that's why a rivalry is what it is. The Leafs keeping their fan base in. Game, and anytime there's a fight, you can feel the energy in the building, especially when you're the home team. It's electric in here.
Toronto's got it, and they're on the attack. Too much. Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was
scores. And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net.
Toronto's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they've just hammered their opponent.
The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Play is whistled dead as the puck goes up and over. Toronto's up big time here in the late stages of this third period. The Leafs win it. Picked up along the boards by Myers. Redirected off one of his own line mates there.
Price makes a nice save right there, and he's got to utilize that and gain some confidence off it. I mean, he's that struggled tonight between the pipes. If he can reset and create some momentum for his team, they can claw their way back into this game.
The Leafs lead it late in this third period. Bennings won the draw, and they're on the attack. Taken by Myers. Ahead of steam now towards the front. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Offside. The call will get a reset. Well, this is the definition of rivalry, isn't it, Cheryl?
It really is. You see these teams going toe-to-toe. It's a 200-foot game here, back-and-forth action, and we're just witnessing some frustration and a heated tempers flaring.
Welcome to those of you just joining us here in the first half of period number 3. Ottawa's holding down a 3-2 lead. Here's a blast! And that shot dies in traffic. Shakes up all alone! Brings it off the iron!
Well, he knew what he was going to do coming in one-on-one with the goaltender. Looked real confident in it, but man, he just missed by inches. That one's unlucky. It hits the post and comes out.
Play whistle dead, penalty coming up.
When you're down a goal, you can't generate any offense if you're shorthanded. They're going to have to be opportunistic, find a way to kill it off, and then reset the momentum.
And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Great stuff by Broda! Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Puck picked up by Brown. Tees it up from the back end. And he came up with a solid, and they're going to fight here.
Well, everyone up on both benches here, and this is all because of the hit to one of their star players, James, and I like the response. You got to find a way to stick up for your teammates, in particular your best players.
I think this is what the fans wanted. I think this is what everybody expected, and the rivals living up to it all.
Well, it's taking every detail and making it work for you. And when you're rivals, you know that you've got to have an edge somewhere. And that's why these tempers flare, and it's also why the battle ensues.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, the Senators have a little breathing room here, but not much as they lead at 3-2. Ottawa's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Look at that hit. Here we go, Cheryl. They're going to go.
No one can take liberties with your star players. You have to protect them. And when you send an enforcer out there, you're sending a message not only to the team you're playing now, but the teams you're going to play in the future.
Well, from the saw this coming, Files.
Oh, yeah, it was predictable. Two teams that don't like one another. They can be nasty. They compete. And this fight is a result. The Leafs find a way to send a clear message with that fight. They say, we're not going to be pushed around. We're tough, we're physical, and we're not going anywhere.
Toronto's been the better team tonight, in my opinion, but still, they trail here in the third period despite having the advantage in shots. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off.
Didn't mean to step on you like that, James, but looked at that hit and it just... me off guard.
No love lost, and they're going to go here.
Well, it's for bragging rights as well. Anytime you're a rival, you want the victory bad. You can taste it, and the intensity ramps up.
Well, Cheryl, based on what we've been seeing with all these fights tonight, fair to say engagement has been pronounced?
I would say, and listen, when you get emotionally engaged, it typically comes off of being physically engaged. So two go hand in hand, and they certainly have laid the body out there in multiple fights. It's been an action-packed game.
Still lots of time left in the period. 3-2 is where we sit. It's a one-goal game in what has been a very fun contest to this point. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. And he says no! Comes up with the steal. Oh, and a board-rattling hit right there. Oh, and it's on!
Not surprised at all. Goalie's in a vulnerable spot, and you do that? Not a chance. Drop him.
Puck's in the net, but the whistle sounds, blowing the play dead. We are just about to start period number 3. For those of you just joining us, perfect timing here tonight. And we are all tied at 1. Quick feed to Montour. Here's a shot. Oh, and he just got enough of that to keep it out. And now he moves it quickly to Sealer. And that slides right out to center ice. Montreal's through center and now in the offensive end. Oh, brings it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. We're still in the early stages of this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Puck is dropped. We're back underway. He shimmies around him with the puck. We got a penalty coming up here. Gets it over to Phil. Oh, and the anchor is dropped on that hit. Let's get the call.
Well, they put themselves in a precarious spot. Not just one penalty, multiple penalties called on this play, James.
A 5-on-3 with plenty of time to work with here coming up.
For the long 5-on-3, yes, you have more time, and you know that you've worked on this in practice. The coach wants you to be patient with the puck, but they want you to find an opportunity to drive and attack. You have to move it or you have to fire it.
He's got a step. Sends it over. Oh, and I'm not really sure what happened there.
It looks to me like he couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to do, and in the interim, he ran out of space.
Shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Frost's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. The Oilers win the face-off. Oh, tried to put it on the corner and just missed that one.
Well, hockey is a game of inches, and a great shot just misses.
Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. Off the draw, sneaks around him. Trying to gain a step. Across the line. Oh, tremendous save to shut down the rush there. Wow. Oh, what a save in front. Skinner's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Frost's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. The Oilers win the draw. With some open space at center. Sends the pass over. Pokes it away in his own end. Montreal's got possession while undermanned. Here he is, all alone. What a save on the play.
It's a timely save, and it's going to generate a ton of momentum for his team here, but he's so composed, he's patient, and just steers the puck aside.
They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Breakaway. He scores! Oh, wow, what a finish!
Well, I love that he used his feet and didn't slow down, James, and it's all about patience and composure, outweighing the goaltender, finding the room and burying it.
Phillips won it, and now it's grabbed by Stetcher. Montreal's penalty killers get a hold of it. All alone! What a save by the Tendy there!
Well, he's exuding a ton of confidence, not sitting back in his neck, challenges and make the save.
Oh, great move to sidestep the check.
Wow!
Scores! Coming up clutch, short-handed. Wow!
Well, you gotta love the aggressive nature of this PK unit. They jumped, they attacked, and when they got the puck, they found a way to cash in and convert on the opportunity.
Montreal's added another goal to extend the lead to 2 here in period number 3.
Well, some games feel like a fight in all areas of the ice, and it looks like they've been fighting the puck, but they've capitalized when they've had the opportunities, and it's the reason they're winning by 2.
Fires to the empty net, scores into the empty net.
You pull your goaltender for the extra attacker, and then you're unable to convert and execute, and it winds up going the other way, and you pay the price.
Edmonton's got to be feeling good about themselves now, making this a one-goal game.
Bench is up and stick taps all the way around, getting within 1 goal in the third period. You know how important this face-off is to get possession and start attacking in the O-zone.
Here we go. They're dropping the glove.
Well, this is a tone setter, isn't it? The emotions are at a heated and they're ready to go.
Oh, I know a lot of people love watching these, but hopefully nobody's hurt here, seriously.
Yeah, that's tough to watch, especially taking that last punch. It was decisive, and he went down hard. The Oilers showing some physicality and some toe-to-toe. The mitts go flying there, and that fight is going to silence the crowd. They're the clear victor in that one.
Both teams had a chance for a little reset as they step in for the face-off. Ryan's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Here's a short pass to Perry.
6 minutes, 25 seconds.
Shot! Oh, what a stop by Ersson! Taken along the wall by Montour. Moves it quickly over to Wilson. Feeds it down low. And it's a quick pass to Dermott. And he takes the feed. Scores! They tied it up! And we are back to even!
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens. Well, the key to passing is also knowing the receiver, and he has an uncanny ability to know exactly who he's passing to and the wheelhouse, where they're played, and how they're going to get it off effectively. I mean, he's incredible when it comes to distribution.
And on the heels of conceding those 2 goals, they've called the timeout.
Well, I like the timeout, James, right? You got to stop the bleeding. You have to find a way to slow the game down on your opponent. That's the best way to do it. You also want to talk to your athletes about parking it, putting it behind them, and figuring out a way to move forward in this game. It's still close.
Puts it on net. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down.
Dermott's playing with such confidence right now, and he's got this point streak going. And when that's happening for you, you're having a ton of fun putting up the points.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Nice dish from the left wing. Now a quick pass to Montour. And he gets a chunk of that to keep it out. It's a 2-on-1. Go, go, go! To the crease. Shuts the door. Wow, what a save. And he slides it quickly to Dermott. No room for that one to get through. Montreal's got it in their own zone. The Habs looking against the half wall. Takes a shot, and that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Edmonton's gained the line and into the zone.
He's got 2 goals already. Puck's on his stick. He's hunting his third.
Takes the pass. And he takes the pass. Slides it across. Directs it on over to Ryan. And he slides it quickly to Kajula. Smart heads up play to intercept the pass. Takes a shot. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. And he comes up with it. Skinner's got the puck, and he's going to hang on for a whistle.
Well, there's only one reason that this game is tight, James. It's the guy between the crease. He elects to hold on to that one. He has been dynamite.
Here in the late goings of the period, we got a tie game. The Oilers win the draw here in their own end. And now he moves it quickly to Stetcher. And it's a quick pass to Kajula. Oh, look at this. Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal.
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. You can just see the weight shift, James, there in that slap shot where he's able to just tag it as he walks into it and beats the goaltender low stick side.
Edmonton Edmonton's on their way to victory if they can hold down this lead through the rest of the third.
Well, it's all about game management, but they can't just sit back and hold on. Otherwise, their opponent, they will look to attack and they will take advantage. Put them back on their heels. Be in the offensive zone where they can't get an opportunity to attack you.
Here's a shot. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow.
Phil's got to find a way to physically and emotionally engage without his fists, James. I mean, you know how effective and how valuable he is when he's on the ice. I mean, look at that scoring chance he just generated.
And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. And he makes that save as well.
Well, players should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Dermott's got a hold of the puck behind his own cage. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Here's a chance. Teed that one off target.
Well, you know what's frustrating, James? You do all of that work to get a wicked chance on net, and then you put it miles away from the net. Now you're looking for retrieval.
Ovechkin's picking up steam. Dumps it in. Edmonton's got the puck behind the net. Feeds it to Perry. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. Face-off coming up here, and it looks like they've shortened the bench now, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, the coach is applying some strategy as they're trailing by one, recognizing they need some offense, so looking to the scoring lines to get it done.
It is all over. Well, the bleeding finally stops as they put up a strong effort, and the losing streak finally comes to an end.
Well, and the bleeding stops, James, but it's only a Band-Aid right now. They're going to have to find a way to fix some of the deficiency if they want to continue to push upward.
Hope you had as much fun as we did bringing you the action here from all of us at EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. Peace. Well, for those of you just joining us, better late than never here in the late stages of this third period. St. Louis leads this one by a score of 5-3 in what has been a high-scoring affair. The Leafs have made this a one-goal game here in the third.
It might be the final dance in the third period, but there is a lot of runway as this team is on fire right now. And we saw that with that last goal as they're within striking distance. You can feel the energy. It's just popping out of them right now.
Into the empty net, and they score.
Oh, this is a tough one to take. You have the extra attacker on the ice. One miscue, it goes 200 feet and is in the back of the net. So often coaches are so stoic and subdued behind the bench, and that's calculated. But in this moment, he feels that he is present, and he is showing it to his team. Why not? It's the playoffs. You just got the equalizer late in the third, and the fan base is telling you, we want more.
Getting into the later stages of this period, it's all tied up. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. The Blues take possession in the defensive end. Shot comes up with a big-time glove save. Referee's hand goes up in the air. We got a delayed penalty coming up here. Scooped up along the wall by Toropchenko. Whistle blown, stopping the play. The Blues with an all-important power play opportunity here. Toronto's taking possession in their own end. Looking for space inside the D zone. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. Up. Side the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Well, better late than never. You knew this was escalating.
Oh, you could feel it. I mean, throughout the building, James, every time they've been on the ice together, there's been words, there's been some edge, some good hits. Now it's resulting in a tilt.
And there's the winning blow.
Did he ever connect on that one, James? And now look at him on the ice. He's laboring to get up. Hockey is played at high levels, and it's so intense, and sometimes frustrations and emotions boil over. And this fight is a result of that, but the winning team is going to be the home team, and you can feel it in the building. All the energy has been built for the home team.
And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Sends it quickly to Parayko. Well, there you go. The end of the third period. Regulation has been played out, and we still don't have an answer. We still don't know who's going to win this one. So buckle up, because overtime is coming up next. You love these moments of drama if you're a sports fan, and overtime is set to get underway. Toronto's penalty killers are on the ice here to start the period, and they gain possession. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Leafs ready to go on the attack. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play.
Well, this power play certainly hasn't been good. They have to find a way to gain some traction, and where it starts is getting in. That is the key to any power play, to set it up and then drive the net.
Puck scooped up by Texier. Here's an opportunity to clear the zone. There's the whistle, icing the call, big face-off looming.
Fac's been showing some frustration. You know, when you want to contribute as an athlete, especially when you have a strong skill set, and then you're in a pointless streak, man, the frustration grows and it builds, and you start to squeeze the stick tight.
For the win! St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. Big time hit along the boards, and there's no give there.
Well, there isn't, and you can just feel the rumble of the boards from up here. Just bone-crushing, separating body from puck.
Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. The Leafs win the draw.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with a tired group that they're playing against.
And that caroms off one of his teammates in front.
Browns' penalty is almost expired.
The Blues can't take advantage of the overtime power play.
Well, James, I'm not sure if the emotion got the better of them with that power play unit, but it's overtime. You got to find a way to be urgent, drive the paint. That was not acceptable.
Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Nylander's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. The lane was plugged up, and that shot's blocked. Picked up along the wall by Chara. Moves it to Matheson. And that's stolen by Nylander for the win! And he comes up with a huge save! Oh, and another save!
Well, he has been under siege, and I'm loving his...
Scores! They win it! They win it! They win it in overtime! My goodness, listen to this place buzzing! What a game, what an atmosphere, and they're not done just yet. Here they come back out onto the ice.
Oh, listen to it in here. I mean, it's electric. They just love what they saw on the ice, and they're getting a salute, a thank you, which has gone down as tradition.